Most people think semen retention is just about focus, energy, or discipline. But they never get told what's happening under the surface, what's happening in the immune system. When you retain, your body doesn't just save energy, it reprograms how that energy is used. Pro-formidable signals quiet down, regenerative pathways speed up, and immune compounds that were once flushed out begin to circulate with purpose. Your system no longer reacts to life. It responds. It becomes selective, sharp, and precise. Not every cough, scratch, or stressor throws you off anymore. You recover faster, you feel cleaner inside, and for the first time in a long time, your body starts working for you, not against you. What most miss is that the immune system responds to your identity. If you live like prey, drained, overstimulated, scattered, your immune response mimics that. It stays defensive, unstable, overworked, but when you retain, you shift from defense to dominance. The body begins to organize like a high-functioning military. Efficient, disciplined, calm under pressure, cells regenerate faster, inflammation goes down, recovery accelerates, and the signals your body gives off shift into what can only be described as alpha immunity, not just strong, but intelligent. Your system no longer wastes energy attacking everything. It locks in on what matters, just like you. That's not a metaphor. That's the biology of a man finally aligned with his natural power. Section 1. Improved antigen clearance. Your immune system runs like a battlefield, quiet, calculated, and always scanning. Every day, cells like T cells and macrophages sweep your body, looking for anything that doesn't belong. But here's the part no one told you. This immune army runs on energy. Every time you ejaculate, your body kicks into reproductive recovery mode. It pulls energy and nutrients away from immune defense and into sperm regeneration. That means fewer troops on the front lines, fewer signals fired, slower reaction time to intruders. Retention doesn't just conserve sexual energy, it reassigns it. And when that energy stays in the system, your immune army moves faster, sees clearer, and hits harder. This isn't abstract. Your body works like a military command center. When you stop draining it through constant release, it recalibrates resource allocation. Suddenly there's more fuel for surveillance cells. T cells start scanning with more accuracy. Macrophages stop missing early signs of viral intrusions. It's like replacing dull guards with elite operators, and your system stops wasting time reacting to false alarms. It starts responding to real threats before they spread. You feel this shift in small ways first. Faster recovery after illness, fewer random flare-ups, less fog after stress. It's not magic, it's redirected power. There's a reason men on retention report feeling cleaner inside, less inflammation, fewer colds, more resilience. That's because the immune system, no longer starved of resources, begins operating with precision. Instead of patching up problems too late, it starts preventing them altogether. Semen isn't just a byproduct. It's a bio-intelligent material packed with micronutrients, enzymes, and immunosignaling molecules. When it stays in the system, your biology absorbs and recycles those resources. Nothing is wasted. Everything is repurposed. And when the immune system finally gets what it needs, the body stops surviving and starts optimizing. The difference isn't loud, it's subtle but powerful. While others are coughing, burning out, or dragging themselves through yet another flu season, you're moving clean, focused, clear. That's because your system isn't overwhelmed anymore. It's organized. You're not spending half your vitality recovering from habits that used to feel normal. You're spending it on defense, growth, and forward motion. That's the immune edge retention gives you, not just strength, but readiness. You're no longer just protected, you're prepared. Section 2. Stabilization of cortisol. Your immune system doesn't shut down from weakness, it shuts down from stress. And that stress has a name: cortisol. It's meant to help you survive short bursts of danger. But in today's world, it's always high, hovering in the background, flooding your system, quietly tearing down your immunity. Retention resets that balance. The longer you go without releasing, the lower your baseline cortisol becomes, not because you're meditating more, but because your body is no longer losing vital nutrients and minerals every few days. It starts treating life less like a threat and more like a challenge. And that's where your immune response starts sharpening. When cortisol stays high, your body goes into a subtle shutdown. The T cells don't multiply fast. White blood cells stop showing up where they're needed. You feel wired but weak, focused but foggy. The immune system gets confused, unsure if it should attack, defend, or do nothing at all. But with retention, something shifts. The body stops sending emergency signals. It stops bleeding out energy, and in return, cortisol begins to fall into rhythm. The feedback loop between the brain and the immune system strengthens. That means faster recovery from illness, better sleep, and less inflammation running wild in the background. This balance isn't built through force, it's restored through stillness. Every day you retain, your nervous system grows more resilient, and that resilience trains your immune system to respond with control, not panic. Fewer flare-ups, more efficiency, less burnout after small stressors. You begin to feel like your body's working with you again, not against you. The cortisol immune axis becomes a tool, not a liability. You stay calm under pressure, but more importantly, your cells stay calm too. They don't misfire, they don't shut down. They stay ready, alert, and perfectly timed in how they react. Over time, this becomes your new default. You're no longer chasing balance, it's built into you. Semen retention doesn't just give you strength, it gives you stability. It trains your biology to hold a clean rhythm, even in the face of pressure. Cortisol no longer hijacks your clarity or your defenses. The chaos quiets. Your body stops overreacting to the world, and in that silence, your immune system finally gets to do what it was built for: protect, repair, and evolve, not in survival, in strategy. And that's the edge no supplement can give, only discipline can. Section 3. Immune cell longevity. There's a cost your body pays every time you release, and it's not just energy. Every orgasm floods the system with a spike in reactive oxygen species, or ROS. These unstable molecules create internal friction, breaking down cells from the inside out. Over time, that oxidative stress starts aging your immune system. White blood cells, the warriors of your defense, don't last as long. Their lifespan shortens, their accuracy weakens, and their ability to clean up threats quietly fades. But with semen retention, this constant drain gets cut off. The spikes stop, the stress drops, and your immune cells begin to live longer and perform better. When oxidative load goes down, immune cells don't just survive, they thrive. Retention preserves the internal environment they need to operate at peak precision. Fewer ROS means less cellular wear. It's the difference between a soldier running on fumes and one fully armored with reserves. T cells maintain their edge. Natural killer cells fire with accuracy, and your body becomes far more efficient at handling everything from viral attacks to inflammation. You may not notice it immediately, but the immune system does. It starts running smoother, with less error and less waste. And that precision becomes your quiet defense in a chaotic world. This is what most men never realize. Retention isn't just about what you build, but what you preserve. Every day you hold, you reduce biological damage happening behind the scenes. Your immune cells aren't burning out, they're lasting longer, fighting smarter and responding faster. It's not a boost, it's sustainability. You're giving your body the conditions it needs to repair faster and resist harder without breaking down. That's how retention becomes a long-term advantage, not through hype, but through cellular endurance that keeps you in the fight long after others fade.